All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So if you have not gotten the update yet on your Pixel 6 device for December, don't worry. And I say don't worry because the changelog is huge for the Pixel 6. Now, the first thing I want to say is you can sideload it. Personally, I'm just going to wait on the over-the-air update because I don't feel the need to update these devices, like force it to December 5th security patch. Reason being is because I'm not having any serious issues with these. They both work fine for everything. And then I'm starting to find out that, a few things are disabled. I've been seeing some reports that they've disabled, Hold for Me because of bugs and stuff like that. So the December security patch is going to come to your device if this is something that's important to you. As you can see, I recently checked just a few minutes before starting this video. Now, I will say that there was an update on the Pixel 6 Pro that went out, and, even I thought it was the December patch, but I saw the size of it and I thought, oh, that's only like 15 megabytes. So that's definitely not it. It should be over 700 or so. So it's going to come to your device, but as long as you're not having any problems with the device, I don't think you should worry too much. And now the changelog on here, I mean, it's huge, folks. This is one of the biggest changelogs I have seen in quite some time. I mean, it fixes and addresses so many things on the Pixel 6. I'm happy that they decided to just go full throttle with it with a major update right away for this device. The Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro have turned out to be just some of the greatest devices I've ever got in. And the devices as a whole are really complete. I mean, they genuinely compete in every area just about. So some things about these phones, if you don't have the security patch and you're having issues with your fingerprint reader, that is one of the issues that is definitely in the changelog. And there's some other things in there in the changelog that I just wasn't even expecting to be there. But, sometimes, me, I'm not really big. I don't harp on security patches a lot. If I get them, I get them. I don't even have to have the next version of the Android operating system as long as my device is working like it should. So, that's why I'm not really sitting over here like really complaining, and because I obviously can sideload it, but I'm just choosing not to. I don't really tinker with phones like that anymore. I used to a long time ago, but I just don't do it anymore. I don't really see the need for it. Now, if I was having some problems with the phone, then yes, I probably would sideload it. So if you don't know how to sideload Android, Google is your friend. I'm not going to make a tutorial on how to sideload Android because it's not very hard. But if you're not a tinkerer or, you're just a regular person and you feel like it might break something, just wait for the OTA. Because I know regular consumers are not going to go in and sideload. That's definitely for the tech community. And the tech community probably has already sideloaded it. So if you sideloaded the Android 12 December patch, tell me, because again, that changelog is huge. So did it fix anything that you were having an issue with? Are you back on the scale to where you're like, oh, this device is flawless now? Because personally, the fingerprint reader for me was never an issue. That's just a controversial for me to say that for some reason. Some people really get their feelings hurt when I start telling you that, just return it, get rid of it. If you hate it so much, you don't have the patience to wait, get rid of it. Return it while you're in your return period, or sell it if it's too late. People really get upset about that. But the reality is that's what you have to do. If something is not working for you, ditch it. Move on to something else that works for you. But I've not just me, several other people out there have reported, hey, look, my fingerprint reader is fine. It may not be the fastest, but it's accurate. And hey, but there are people out there that are saying, and I just still think those people are being too critical about it. But that's just me. But everybody wants this blazing fast fingerprint reader for some reason, and some people are saying, hey, it takes you 3 or 4 chances to get in. Okay, goodness. Okay, it took me a couple tries to get in. Big deal. If you're that insecure, or I shouldn't say insecure. If you're that frustrated with the fingerprint reader, just use a pen or use the something like that, a gesture or something like that. So I think you can still do the lock screen lines where the dots are. I think you can still do that. But can you still do that? I didn't even bother to look. But I know you can do a pen. So a pattern is what it's called. Yeah, I think you can still do a pattern. But if you have the security patch for December and you feel like your device was drastically improved, talk about it. I want to hear what you have to say about it in the comment section, because, I'm not in a hurry to just get up and start sideloading sideloading the December security patch, because I'm not having an issue with it right now. The phone is working fine for me. The only problem I did have, and it's really nothing to do with the phone itself, even with the higher sensitivity turned on, screen protectors don't work very well for me. The ones that I've tried, my matte ones on the Pixel 6. So I'm moving to Whitestone Dome. Whitestone Dome reached out to me and said, hey, you know, we've got some glasses. We'll send them to you. We've got screen protectors. They didn't say whether it was a glass or not, but we're going to send you these. And I was like, cool, appreciate it. I'll put them both on both the phones, and we'll see how it works with the fingerprint reader, because that, to me, was probably the only issue that people were having, because the Studio app was fixed already. So what do you think about this situation with the December patch? If you've gotten it, let me know. If you haven't, or if you have gotten it, if you haven't and sideloaded, let me know how your device is doing. And if you're willing to wait on it, let me know if you're willing to wait, because, you know, waiting isn't a bad thing, folks. With having them work out all these things ahead of time is fine for me, and I'm willing to wait. And it's pushing out in waves, from what I understand. I'm sure the update is still being pushed to devices. I don't know about the carrier versions, but these are both unlocked versions. So the unlocked versions definitely should get it before the carrier versions. But I'm sure you can sideload Android 12 to, if you're, you know, if you can, to your carrier device, if your bootloader's unlocked or whatever. So up to you to decide how you want to do that. But I want to hear from the people who actually have this December patch. Is it working fantastic? Did you notice a dramatic change? What did you notice? What's been good for you? So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed the discussion video. Android 12 December patch for the Pixel 6. One of the biggest updates in the changelog I've seen in a long time. Today's device of choice for recording is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. Yeah, no mics or anything. I just turned on Pro Video, adjusted the gain a little bit, and cleaned the lens and pointed it down from the top mounted tripod that I have. It's your man Jay. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.